Welcome to the third round of the winner bracket from the Gamers Assembly 2021 Halloween edition. I'm Lucas Turbo and I'm providing you the official quote-unquote English cast here of the Gamers Assembly Halloween edition. And with that, welcome to you guys. Let's see this match, a very stacked match between Magorian, Tween, Az0x and Feed. We'll find out for 2 spots in the winner bracket final already. Yeah, so there's 24 players who have qualified into that one, and then the loser bracket will be played, I think, after all of that. Oh no, I think there's one set of loser bracket matches right now, the first ones, and then, yeah, I think there's not too much today, like at 20 and stuff. There are some matches, but hey, let's go ahead into this one, as we have Coral by Any Style being the first map, and the world record on this one is a 57.58 by Feed. I mean, one of the favorites here on this map as well, or in general one of the favorites to win that tournament. But we also have Magorian and Tween in this match, because Feed has only gotten himself 2nd place in his match. And then we also have Az0x, who looked very, very good in general, his first offline event. So good luck to the players, and let's see who takes it. We have 5 rounds with the 1 warm-up beforehand, and then we're gonna play in cup mode. So cup mode means that players are collecting points throughout the course of the match. And we have the point repetition of 10, 6, 4 and 3 points. Point limit is 100 points, as you can see here, and 5 rounds on each map. And let's go into the first round, as we have Tween, Az0x and Feed leading the round. Feed now with the best line here, so he falls behind. Yeah, Feed on his way to not go home with the first 10 points here, but Az0x versus Tween, and also Az0x, a player who I think a lot of players or a lot of people think that he's getting last in this match, but I don't think so. Az0x also a person who can just go into the winner bracket final and definitely knock down a player like Magorian or Tween or even Feed. Yeah, as Tween currently leads the round. Az0x comes a bit closer though. Tween with a good approach here as well. But it's Az0x who's only 0.17 away. Gets a good ending there as well. Tween has to survive the ending jump, and he will do so indeed. Tween in first, Az0x in second, stays out of Feed. And then Magorian after a mistake on last place. But yeah, Az0x with 6 points here in the first round. So good performance on Coral. 58.18 as the winning time. 57.58 is the world record. Into the next round we go. We have Az0x not with the best start here, as he has the Egon Kowalski skin and also a no slide here, which he could have saved with a neo slide but didn't get the angle beforehand. So that was quite unlucky for him. So he falls behind. Let's take a look into the battle here between Magorian and Feed for that first place, as we have Feed leading the race, but only by 1 car length and 0.03 of a second. And there is Magorian, who's still not too far behind. Toto joined the server. Not sure if he knows that he's on the wrong server at the moment, as Feed and Magorian are on first and second. Feed with a good approach there as well, but risking it so much, but getting that ending quite good, and a sub 58 time here from Feed. Magorian on second, Tween on third, and Az0x only getting himself 3 points in this round, and he's now tied with Magorian for that last position. So very international match here. We have a Slovakian, a French player, then a Polish player for Team THE, and then Az0x, of course, being German. So yeah, 14, 14, 9 and 9 points. So quite close match already, as I think that this one will be quite close, especially with all of those things that yeah, maybe with also the map order and stuff. Things will be quite interesting. Yeah, very close by the looks of it. But hey, let's go ahead and see who takes the next round victory, as we have Magorian leading the race, Feed on second, Tween on third, and then Az0x, who has made a mistake. Yeah, Feed not able to catch up to Magorian here in this section. Only 1 more drift to go, so Magorian has to survive the risky ending. Didn't get the best approach here by the looks of it, as well as Feed, risking it so much though. Almost overtaking Magorian then. The ending, 0.08 of a second, but Magorian finally brings himself on the scoreboard and goes up to 19 points himself. And yo, Kanjika, hello, hello. And everyone else Nice seeing all of you guys. Kuro 7. Great emotes. Next round. Round number 4 it is. And we have no set leader, as there are only 2 points between the top 3. And then Az0x also not so far behind. Yeah, 12 points for him, but only 2 last places in the last couple of rounds, as we have him also not with the best approach here. Steers in a bit too late though, and also got himself a lot of airtime, and with that he falls a bit behind. Yeah, but still the fight is going on. Magorian, Feed and Tween in the mix for that top 3, and only 0.1 of a second between them. Magorian with a great approach, but Feed is still leading. Tween also in the mix here. Great approach from the Slovakian player, the runner-up for so many times. Didn't get the best amount of speed here, and Feed will take it. 0.05 of a second ahead of Tween. Magorian on 3rd, but that was definitely a great round. One of the better rounds that we have seen thus far, and Feed is extending his lead again. Tween up to 2nd place, Magorian on 3rd, and then we have Az0x on P4. Man, great round though. Feed eventually up to 30 points now after a 3rd and 2nd place, now winning 2 rounds already on 4 maps, or on 4 rounds, let's say like that. And Feed on his way to go home with a good chunk of points from this map. Also Tween here with a mistake. Unusual to see him making that mistake. The keyboard player from Slovakia, also playing the Trackmania Grand League. As we have Magorian and Feed batting it out for 1st place. Az0x also not too far behind, but 0.2 of a second after a very good first round. Now Az0x on his way to gradually lose more and more points. Yeah. And also Feed and Magorian will take it to your feet with a very risky ending again, but it seems that he's quite comfortable with that. Also 57.872 is a great time. Nice time from Feed. Magorian 2nd, Az0x on 3rd. So Magorian up to P number 2 again. But I think this will be a great fight for that 2nd place. And also Az0x is not dead on this one just yet. Eddie, this is the dashboard. Yeah, it's an open planet. You know, it's a script. It's the dashboard script here. This one. And yo, Passi, thank you so much for the resub. 8 months. Hallo, hallo. Dankeschön. Wurde mal wieder Zeit. Alles fit? Ja, natürlich. Wir kommentieren heute ein Turnier. Deswegen nicht so viel Chat-Interaktion. Vielen Dank für deinen Prime-Sub. Vielen, vielen Dank. Thanks for the support, man. In general, thank you guys so much for all the support today, for the follows, for the resubs, for the bits. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. You support me that I keep doing what I'm doing right now. So great to see that. Thank you so much for that support, everyone. Whether it's just watching, whether it's subscribing, which is already more than I could ask for. Thank you so much, guys. So the next map, Easy Life. Yeah. Easy Life world record is a 52.98 by Barbos. Yeah. And let's see how this one will develop. Feed is leading with 40 points. And that's what I was talking about. Feed has qualified as the 2nd seeded player. Yeah, because he has lost against Barbos in match number 6. I mean, lost, he still has gone through. But Barbos has gotten himself that top seed, as well as Ratchet. So they are fighting out on match number 9 against Coco and Panda. So that's why this match is so deadly, if you ask me, of course. Yeah, because Feed, a very skilled player, of course Barbos as well. But I thought that Feed, who was very good in the Gamers Assembly, both editions I think, will get himself first place there, but of course he's still in the winner bracket and everything can happen, but getting the lower seed can result into a harder match, of course. But let's go into the first round here. Magorian, Az0x, and also Feed with a great approach here, and also Tween is not too far behind. That is a very close round here to start all off with. The ending will decide it. Magorian with a good approach, Tween from fourth to third actually, but look at that. Feed was finishing a bit far to the left, and with that actually getting himself only 3 points here. Oh my god, Feed with a devastating 3 points to start all off with. Damn, that was close though. That was very close between the players. That was a great round, and those endings are definitely a hard thing to do. Okay, let's go. Let's go into the next one. Yeah, Pazzi, I hope you're doing good, man. Okay, let's go into the next one. And Tween takes it. Okay, I was just checking something in the meantime, but nothing too fancy. But Tween with a good time at 53.25. So he takes it here. Very nice. Ich hoffe, dir geht's auch gut, Passi. Ja. Solltet ihr nicht verwechseln mit dem CMC-Passi. Also, ist wer anders. Ja. Ist jemand, den ich vom echten Leben kenne. Ist der Bruder von einer Freundin von mir. Aber jetzt geht's weiter, ja. Next round here. Enough German. We have a close fight between the players. Az0x has fallen a bit behind third place right now. And he is only 10 points away, so not too much, but still he needs to get himself a second or first position now to come back here. And right now Feed and Magorian are leading the race, and they will take it as long as they fail the ending. But the ending is not too hard to nail, and it is Feed taking it. Magorian on second, Az0x on third, still getting some points towards Tween, who is falling a bit behind towards Magorian, who has gotten himself that second place in the previous round. This is how it goes. Next round coming up on Easy Life, round number 4. And Feed with a great start here into the race. Feed with an absolute great start. And with that, he finds himself in the lead. With a gap of 0.15 of a second between him and Magorian. So great to see that Az0x on his way to get overtaken by Tween here. And Tween has to push a bit more because Magorian and Feed are just super strong. So maybe the prediction can actually go the way that I've seen in the chat, that Magorian and Feed actually get first and second. But maybe this is not Tween's map, as he gets himself third place. But still not a bad run here from Tween, but not enough to overtake Feed and Magorian, who are on first and second. So Feed looks super strong on this match, and with that extending his lead, as well as Magorian towards Tween. So they look to be the favorites to take it all here. But of course still a lot of rounds to play and the finals mode to be cleared. So world record is a 52.9. So those times are absolutely cracked that they are driving actually. Those times are absolutely cracked. Only 0.3 away from world record. And let's go into the next round as Az0x gets a really good start line here. Tween also not too far ahead of him. Also different approach here from all the players. Az0x with a bit more speed coming closer towards Tween, but Tween is still leading the race. 0.05 of a second between them, but Tween with a way better apex over that turn, but the ending will decide it. Tween is getting it good, not touching the wall, and Tween with a well-needed 10-pointer, and also Az0x failing the ending there, getting overtaken by Magorian, and that was the chance for him to come anywhere closer towards Magorian, but of course Tween is getting himself a 10-pointer, and with that, having a huge gap now between him and Az0x after 10 rounds. 16 points is a lot. Damn. Damn, guys. That is unfortunate for Az0x here, of course. So he has to push it a bit more. 69 points for Feed, then Magorian with 61 points, Tween with 58, and then we have Az0x with 42 points. So next map, we have Suri Millsap as the map that we are seeing here. 58.82 is the world record by Tween, by Feed, and then a 0.84 by Tween. Ratchet on third place, then Shay, Panda, Toto, Funai, Az0x, Coco, and Sam. So Az0x with a good time here as well. Only 0.35 away, so maybe this map suits him better, as he said that time an hour ago. Yeah. So maybe this shows that he is ready on this one. Tween 19 hours ago, Feed 10 hours ago, so Feed actually played this map at 6 in the morning. Interesting. Interesting Feed. Interesting, man. Maybe Feed gaming all day. I don't know. I certainly don't know. Let's go into the first round here. And let's see who takes it. Az0x needs some points. He's in dire need of those points in order to stay alive in this match. Right now, not with a worse start. Feed and Magorian leading though, so they're taking the most amount of risks here. This map also really reminds me of one of the Gamers Assembly maps that we've had this year. But I certainly don't, I forgot the name about that. It was with the jump at the ending to that risky finish. I think Master was good. I don't know. Alright, Dutchy was also good on this one. But let's focus on this round as Magorian makes a mistake. Feed in first place now, and he can extend his lead tremendously because Az0x is on second place. And with that, the gap will be at least 6 points towards him and second and third place for Feed, of course. As he only has this jump left, and Feed will take it. Speed check ending 59.2. So this is a 0.4 away from world record, from his own world record, and a good time. Az0x also bringing himself on the scoreboard, but ever so slightly. So this is not too much for him. He needs a first position here to stay alive. All right. Next round coming up. Feed, Magorian, and Az0x leading. Tween has made a mistake. Tween down to that last place. This could be the chance for Az0x with the first position to really get himself a tremendous amount of points towards Magorian and Tween. But he makes that mistake, actually goes for the respawn. Not sure if that was the wisest decision to respawn there, because with that he, of course, had to have that delay before he actually respawns. Of course, more speed, but lost a lot of time with that, yeah. So he's down. Feed on first, as per usual. And then we have Magorian versus Tween again, but Feed with a mistake. Magorian and Tween coming closer, but still it is Feed not being out yet, but he didn't get the best speed over that part. So he is down again. And it looked like that he will take it, but he actually overtakes Tween, who goes for the safe finish. So Tween, 0.4 away, and Feed with a mistake, actually up to second place and 85 points. Next round is coming up. Round number 3. Feed with a great line. Look at that. Feed with so much speed here into that entry of the map, or into the mid part of the map, let's say like that. And Feed is 0.1 ahead of Tween. And we have Az0x, who has made a small mistake, but the biggest mistake has been done. This mistake has been done by Magorian, who is 1 second away from the leader from Feed. Yeah. So Feed again with a great performance can go up to 95 points and can close it out on this one if he gets a second place and the first place in the next 2 rounds. But of course with that he has to survive the ending. Looking very nice. Tween with a very risky line has a bit more speed, but it is not enough. And also he had to adjust it. But a great round and a good time by Feed. A 59.053 and also a 59.13.4 by Tween, coming closer towards Magorian. Feed is at 95 points and he needs a second or first position to claim a finalist mode. Finalist mode means that you have to win 1 more round after that to go into the next round. Only the top 2 is qualifying, and of course we are in the winner bracket, so if you're not in the top 2 you're not eliminated. So everything is still up for grabs for the players. Oh, we see a mistake there again by Az0x. And also Tween, yeah, 0.15 away, but still they have more speed here, as you can see. So Feed versus Magorian. Feed has to survive, else he will get the face slap, the 99 points. And he is not finalist just yet. And this will give Magorian and Tween 1 more round to make it, but Feed actually the 9 points here towards Magorian. Look at that, a 0.02 and a 0.08. Those are very fast times by the players. My god. And Feed and finalist. Good luck. Let me check which map that was after this round. Let's focus on this round here. Was it the Clem map? Was it a different map? Tween with a mistake, so he's down. Feed, of course, finalist, so if he wins, he will close it out. Great approach here from Feed, but he makes that mistake. Feed with a mistake, and that is the chance for Magorian to just extend his lead towards Tween, and Tween could drop into the loser bracket here. The Slovakian powerhouse is also 1 second behind Feed, so Feed could also deny that 1 point that Tween is in need of to go into the next 10 column. So 80 points would be huge for Tween. Then he has to win 2 more rounds in order to make it into the finalist mode himself. With that, he at least needs 3 rounds if he's in last, of course. Let's go ahead. Az0x versus Magorian, both surviving the ending. Magorian with a 0.11. Then we have Feed literally denying those points, and Magorian will be very happy about that. Yeah, but I think it was Humble Forest, right? Yeah, it was the Clem map. The Clem map is reminding me of the Clem map. Who would have thought? Yeah, it was Humble Forest then. But let's go on to the next one. We have Spirit Tomb. Or Spirit Tom. Not sure if that B is silent or not. Can happen, like Bomb, for example. The B is silent as well. I would say Spirit Tom. So Magorian has the world record here. That is a good scenario. Tween also has a good time here. Only 600s away from Magorian. So this map seems to be not that hard as the others, or as some other maps. Right now we have a Magorian, 93 points. So he needs a first position. And of course to deny Feed the victory here in order to get himself up into that finalist mode. So good luck towards them. And the warm-up will end in 10 seconds. Yeah, the maps are quite similar to from the style though. Good luck, 2 feet. Yet again. Okay, everyone survives the start by the looks of it. Magorian 0.12 behind, but gets a very good line over this part. A lot of speed accumulated for Magorian. Yeah, for the Polish player. One of the... Yeah, there are a lot of good Polish players, and Magorian definitely has shown us that he is a very fast tech player also in the past on a lot of other events. And with that, he finds himself on 3rd place at the moment, only because Feed and Tween have a good run. So look at Tween here. Tween looking super good here. And Tween is on his way to deny Feed the victory. But Feed is extending his lead because Tween has made a mistake. So this could be the GG already. But he still has to survive the ending. Feed has to survive the ending, and he will do so. Feed is in the loser and the winner bracket final. And 2 out of those 3 players will also drop into the loser bracket. So let's see who will that be. Az0x with 6 points though, so he's up to 70 points. No one is finalist just yet. No one is finalist just yet. From the others, of course. Feed is through. GG's towards him. And then we have Tween, Magorian, and Az0x, who is still fighting out for 1 spot in the winner bracket final. Magorian with a good start here, as well as Tween, but Tween is leading the race, of course. Bear in mind, Tween needs to get himself that 1st position twice now in a row, because he's at 83 points. That is not a good amount of points. 3 and 9 points is not the points where you want to be, and also 5 points if you get 3rd afterwards. That can be really devastating. You can really rely on a mistake here, Tween, but of course he should win, because then he's 1 round earlier in finalist mode. Magorian will get finalist mode anyway, regardless what position he is finding himself in, as he gets a very inside line in this part. But Tween is surviving the ending here. 57.96 by Tween on Spirit Tomb, which is 0.2 away from his PB. So good time from Tween. Very nice. Every time below 58 is very fast. And it's Magorian who is finalist. Good luck. Magorian in finalist. Tween 1 victory away. Az0x with a 2nd position in that next round. And Tween getting 1st. Can also really make some damage here. And can still make it into the next round though. Yeah, he can still make it to the next round of the winner bracket and not fall behind, as Tween gets a very risky line over this part. I thought he would crash the wall, but that wasn't the case. So Tween is still alive. Az0x on his way to maybe get himself that 2nd position, but no, Magorian with a lot of speed here into the lead he goes. Feed is through. Who is joining Feed into the winner bracket final? Will it be Magorian or Tween? It is Magorian who has made that mistake. So Tween on his way to claim finalist mode himself, and we might have a double finalist situation going to that 4th round on Spirit Tomb. Az0x also not too far away. 2 victories for Az0x, and he will accompany Tween and Magorian as well. Yeah, because he gets that 2nd position here. Tween with another good time here, 0.2. That is also enough to win rounds. And now the double final situation between Poland and Slovakia. So good luck between them. Who will take the victory? Who will make it into the next round? Is it Tween or is it Magorian? Maybe even Az0x, who gets a really good start into the race here, as well as Tween. It is Magorian who is falling behind though. Magorian falling behind, but comes back here, overtakes Az0x in the meantime. That is not that good for Az0x here, because he needs to win to stay alive. Magorian, the world record holder, is pushing it here. Tween with a better approach in this section. Magorian still behind Tween here. Will Tween clutch it out? Magorian with a great line. Tween with a bit more speed though, and lands a bit earlier. Gets a very wonky approach, but a better line. Az0x also in the mix here. That is a great round. Very close to call between the players. Who is going to get that? Magorian not with the best line. Az0x into the lead. Tiny tad more speed. The last drifts will decide it. It's neck and neck between all the 3 players. Magorian going very inside. Az0x with more speed. Tween into the lead. Tween with more speed, and Tween will take it. 0.01 of a second between the players. A 0.28 and a 0.29 between them. Az0x up for a really good fight, but not enough for him. And it is Magorian and Az0x going into the loser bracket. Man, what a round between the players though. Damn, what a clutch by Tween. That was a good round. Yeah, let's say it like that. Wow.